The Caring Community Ministry was started with about 20 people this past year. Danielle Jones was the leader of it, and she found someone to come in and talk to us for several days in a row about how to be more caring, how to be more compassionate, how to reach out to others that might be in need, might be suffering, might be hurting. She thought that perhaps this group of 20 could serve not instead of a minister, but in addition to, and perhaps we could share that inclusive love of Jesus a little more broadly.
My son Trey, as many people know, was struggling with chemical dependency and addiction. He died 3 months ago, and of course it was devastating. I got a lot of support from so many people, friends, family. I volunteer for the Red Cross, that whole group, and so the grieving was underway. 2 months after he died, I got a handwritten card from Nan. And what's really nice about that timing is after so many weeks, all that support kind of goes away. Some of the phone calls stop. I, at that point, was very vulnerable and sad. And that's when the hard work of grieving begins. And so to have a handwritten note meant so much to me, and an offer to come over and visit one-on-one.
I first heard about Rick Graft when I was looking through the Compassionate Care Ministry website, and I realized that Rick had a son that died unexpectedly, Trey, who was about the same age as my son, who died unexpectedly 4 years ago. I thought perhaps we could get together and talk. I thought that I would comfort him, I would comfort Rick with our shared history. Boy, was I surprised. Rick arrived and certainly talked about his grief. He was truthful, he was transparent, he was honest. He was grieving, he was hurting. He also was full of hope and promise and goodwill toward the future.
And so at this point, what I want to do is take advantage of what I've learned to see what we can do in the area of mental health. And there is now a ministry at our church focusing on this effort.
The pandemic, I feel, has increased the need for connection, and that's what this ministry is all about. We've had a lot of phone calls, we've had a lot of requests from the church for prayer requests, for visits, for calls, for cards. Yes, I think that this has been an opportunity for us to make new friends, to make new connections, to deepen old connections.
When we give our time, our effort, we get it back tenfold. So as I get complimented for the things I do appreciate it, but wait a minute. I get so much in return. And my experience after losing Trey and all the communication I had, it felt good.
Hi, I'm Sarah Linden, Chair of WCC's Generosity Committee. As you've just witnessed in this week's video testimony, WCC's ability to care for one another has not been diminished by the challenges presented by COVID.
Hi, I'm Patrick Morgan, also a member of our Generosity Committee. Together is the theme for our 2021 Pledge campaign. I can tell you, for me, I can't imagine life without the community of WCC and the ways we live our lives together with our friends here, the highs and the lows of life.
Last week, we launched our 2021 Ministry Budget Pledge campaign together. Of course, no one knows what the future holds, but we do know who holds the future. And as you saw in online worship this morning, we have many new members joining us in our vision to inspire the world with the inclusive love of Jesus.
In the past, we've provided you with a specific stretch campaign goal for your increased giving. But considering the variety of ways the pandemic has impacted us, we thought it best to leave any increase in your giving up to your own prayerful discernment. Please return your pledge card today, call the church office, or make it really easy by going to wccpledge.org.
Thank you for your generosity in the past and the promises you are making to our future together. Watch your email and join us for online worship in the weeks to come to see more inspiring videos. And most of all, join us in keeping the mission of WCC moving forward by making your pledge today. Because together we can.